we talked about for a long time, and we wanted this build to be a lot different than it was. And I feel like when you talk about how The Rock is taking away from Roman Reigns in this build with Cody, I agree. Like you're completely correct. But I believe another match has been caught in the wake of that build, and it has not led to good things. Because when you have a lifelong tag team of twin brothers and who have won more championships than really anyone as a tag team, like one of the most biggest tag teams of all time. And you have these twin brothers now, babyface and a heel, face off of each other at WrestleMania. To me, that needs to be a blood feud like no other. To me, that needs to be these guys. Truthfully, there is one guy that is just an absolute terrible, violent heel, and the other babyface is just struggling to keep up. Like, so much could have gone into this. And when it's Jimmy Uso versus Jey Uso, am I wrong for saying I do not care about this match?
No, I don't think you're wrong. I'm just very disappointed with the build to this because Jey Uso, I don't even remember. I think it's the Battleground podcast. I just pulled that name out of my ass. I don't know. I remember, but he said that it would be a dream match against his brother. This was months ago at WrestleMania because their storyline would be like no other. It would be real. Yeah. It would feel real. That's what he was saying. Like that, the build up,
like legit shoot twin brothers.
Yeah, and they didn't do that at all. They didn't get that feeling out of anyone at all. I don't think they captured that. They just made it like he's pissed that he left the bloodline still, and he's just attacking him during matches. I wanted like weeks of back and forth like this when you were a kid, F you, like that. Like that's what I wanted. We didn't get any of that. So I'm going into this match just Jey Uso has to win, right? He's the only one that's really worth anything in this match. Because Jimmy Uso as a single star does nothing. Jey Uso has potential as a single star, but they need to be back together as a tag team eventually too. But yeah, just overall not invested in this match as I thought I would be. But I got to pick Jey Uso to win. He has to.
I'm right there with you, and it doesn't matter if he wins or loses. Like he should win. It doesn't matter. Yeah. It doesn't. This win does nothing for either of them, nor does the loss because of how little this build has mattered. They come from a wrestling family. You know how much footage they got to have on them as children just because they were probably in the building 90% of the time. Like so much could have gone into telling the story of this and lead into the overarching theme of this is the Bloodlines WrestleMania. Like there was so much that could have gone into this. And I understand The Rock and Roman are what that's going to be on camera the whole time. Like that's what people care about. But there are, not everything's a main card feud. This is an absolutely worthy middle hour, maybe halfway through the show before the intermission break. Like this is the match, and this could have been built to something just magical. And it doesn't even need to be about the wrestling. There's so much story you could tell, so much juice on the vine that I am so disappointed. We went through it weeks ago on what we would like to see happen. Yeah. You don't need to follow what I want for me to like it. Just do something. Something is better than nothing. And I can't wait to not care about this.
Yeah, Rikishi is their dad. It would have been great to see him as the special guest referee, the ring enforcer, anything. Yeah, they missed the ball.
Him coming out like 3 Raws ago and trying to say like, yeah, you guys are fighting each other, but like you can't be as evil as you've been. You have to keep it respectful. You are brothers. And then like one of them flipping out and making the other one bleed in front of dad. Like Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
there was so much there, and it's gone.
It is. They missed it.
Let's move on to something that if Bob was lead booker, he would have booked completely differently. It's the Intercontinental Championship match. It's Gunther, the longtime champion, versus Sami Zayn with head coach Chad Gable. Bob, any feelings on this one, or do you not care?
I don't know if you watched Raw at all, but if you didn't, I need you at some point to go back and just check out that clip of Chad Gable coaching Sami Zayn. Yeah. It's like, why didn't they just put Chad Gable in the match? Like they're making the whole thing about Chad Gable now because everybody wants Chad Gable, and Chad Gable's going to be in the corner reading on Sami Zayn. Just make it.
You're going to throw the towel for Sami. It's going to be the Rocky moment. We're reliving Rocky.
Holy shit! Imagine if they do that.
That's what they're going to do.
Oh man, this is great. I love this thing. Then this is the best. I hope they do this. I love everything about this storyline. Yeah, but no, I hate the situation that they have put me in as a fan. Like I love Sami Zayn, But now I'm like a little like bummed about him having a major match at WrestleMania because I wanted to see it someone else. But yeah, this whole build has been a mess. And they're just trying to make it work at the last second with this coach hype video vignette. And it worked a little bit, but it's just a misstep. They should have had Gable win the gauntlet match. But Gunther should retain here, I think. I thought if it was Gable, I would have said take the title off him.
No, I think it's going to be I think it's going to be redoing Rocky. Gable throws in the towel. Sami Zayn won't quit. Blah blah blah. And then Gable and Sami end up having a feud that leads Gable hopefully over Sami into Gunther for the future. But I think it's absolutely going to be a redoing of Rocky. And we've made too many predictions the same way so far, my guy.